here we go. So I've just got to actually upload the latest build of the calculator. I'll do that while the game is loading. Go. That's taking longer than normal. Did I leave a bug in again? Data fetched but contents failed validation. Could not fetch JSON document. That's a new one. I mean, the contents are there. Why aren't they loading? Okay, this is going to take more than a few moments to debug. I'm going to have to end the stream. It was like it's one of those things where it was working earlier. Why isn't it working now? Let's pop up DevTools. Let's see, this is the version 5 save, so yes, that is the right place to be looking. Okay, so there's something wrong with the 12th pool in the document. So that's not ID 12, it's like just the 12th pool. So that'll be ID 13. Oh, it's the deferred calculation stuff. Right. So I can live fix this, probably. So we want maybe upgrade from version 5. Alright, did I accidentally remove deferred calculation support from all of the legacy thing? I'll say accidentally, unintentionally remove deferred calculation support. I think that's the case. So there's automatic upgrades for like the deferred calculation type in the code, but if I've taken them out of like the actual schema, then we have a problem. Right, so we have this one here. I think is going to be issue, maybe. Actually, yeah. Let's just search for can't convert type JSON to see how many different places reference it. Right, so we've got production set and outputs. so how many different places have we got production set? Right, so version 4 references the version 2 production set. Same for version 5, same for version 6. Okay, so the issue here is the production set definition in version 2 is directly linked to the CanConvert type JSON type. It's the latest version of the actual code. So I have to do things in a kind of like really daft way here. I think I need to re-architect some shit. If I can remember, it would be easy if I could remember which version it was that I removed the deferred calculation type. Then I could do this properly. Like the very terrible way to do it here is going to be we're going to add a new type. Yeah, let's put it here. I'm going to pull this up. Actually, that's a thought. I don't support version 2 anymore. I could just drop it. But that would mean taking all of these references and moving them about. And there's a lot of them. So yes, let's do it the very terrible way, and we'll look at removing this later. Okay, so we're going to move this up here. Gonna replace that down here with a reference to the local copy. And then we're going to replace this with a one-off. And then put the deferred calculation support back in. Oh, no, that's wrong. This won't be a complete version of it, because the deferred calculation support supported a whole bunch of like nested recursive, well not recursive, just like deeply nested stuff, so I'm just going to put in the support for the single string type and hope that fixes it. So I'm going to say no additional properties supported. I mean, there weren't any additional support, property support, there was like additional values for this that was going to be the issue. So type is a string with a constant value. Value is an array with one item, because we're not going to support, so we're going to see if we can get away without supporting the full range of stuff. I'm going to say it was non-empty strings. I'm fairly confident the calculation didn't support empty strings. Token span does. Whether or not it considers an empty string valid is a different matter that I can't remember off the top of my head at the moment. Right. So now we'll search for references to can convert type JSON. Okay, so version 6 refers to the latest support. So I want to go in and add a new type here that is just the version not the version 2, like the latest version. Really would rather do these alphabetical, but it's like, where's the best place to put them, kind of thing. So if we ever add additional types, we're going to have a problem, because we'll need to like pull this out, because this shouldn't need to be updated in this way. It should just like be stuck concrete in history, but yeah. Right, now we need to redefine production set so that it refers to this local version. Search for this again. So all references in version 6 that aren't in here need to be replaced with use local reference. Let's see, and the only reference in here is in production set. Yeah, so we should be good because we've redefined the local production set, so anything that's referring to production set in here will refer to the correct thing. Well, actually, anything that refers to the older version of production set is going to have a problem. Right. Okay, so we've replaced this. And that doesn't have any local references, so that's good. Now version 4 on the other hand has its own shit. A different way to solve this problem would just be to completely drop support for everything. But that would also mean having to go and manually edit all of these documents. So it's a case of doing a rabbit holing assessment and figuring out, is this going to work? Is it going to require additional effort? I think I'm going to go like give this I'll get it to a state where I think it works, run the tests, and then if the tests fail, just say F it and just like manually drop support for the previous versions. Okay, so version let's put version 4 over here, because that's, I like to do the editing on the left and the references on the right. Do we have our own pool definition? Yes, we do. And it pulls in the local production set, so we're good there. Do we have our own outputs definition? Yes, we do. It pulls in the local definition. And for production set, we have our own local definition. Okay, again, outputs were sorted there. Pills were sorted. Yeah, pills were sorted. So this should maybe work. So we're going to regenerate the validators. So we used AJV's standalone validation compiler just to make things a little bit more expedient. There is some additional wrapping around this. There's a copy of one of the these tweaks in the production calculated guts, but because this uses rollup, you have a slightly different version. Let's see, reveal and explore review. So the production calculated version replaces the Node.js require things with import references. And these work fine. The issue is when using rollup, it goes a little bit wrong. So I end up having to change how UCS2 length is referenced, and this is something that gets pulled in if you specify a string with a minimum length. Okay, it's now finished. So rerun tests. Now, if the tests fail, it might not be because I've done something wrong. It might just be because there'll be fixtures or test cases that haven't accounted for the changes. So all the tests that are there pass. So what we can do now is go rebuild it, and we'll delete the build folder so we don't leave anything up on the server that doesn't need to be there anymore. Just verify that the bug still exists here. Yeah. So that's building. We'll turn off the VS Code thing. So yeah, so this is the older version. So it's hasn't, the build process hasn't landed in the dist folder yet. So we can see here. I click load. The validator kicks off. Delete the breakpoint. Yeah, there's a bit of a soft locking issue going on here, but the workaround for it is just to reload the page. I'll put that in my notepad. Load dialog soft locks if a load fails. Okay, bells work there. Reload. Click button. It fall over. Why does it fall over? see, maybe upgrade some versions 5 to version 6. Pop debug on here. Reload. Type. Oh, hang on a second. I forget a thing. So we're loading this, and it's going through a production set, which goes to here. So that's fine. That's what we're expecting. So I'm just running through the the DevTools HEV error output. So it's going through all of the different types, saying this is not a thing that it supports. Oh, hang on a second. Must match exactly one schema one of. Is the issue like the whole one of versus many of thing? Because I've had that before. Alright. Is the definition in there the same as the definition in the parent implementation? Because if that's the case, then we have a problem. Are we in here? Schemas? Yes, we're in here. Right, so we want can convert type JSON. Intermediary number. Right, so we don't get a match here, but if the values pop over, then yeah, like if a string matches both that pattern and that pattern, and the only difference here is this one supports scientific notation and this one doesn't, then that would come up as a multiple match. So if we just drop this one, we wait for it to rebuild again. I should probably run the tests for that as well. I'm hoping it's the one-of thing, and one of the issues with using the custom types in here across multiple JSON files is my preferred online validator of choice. I don't know if it supports it out of the box. If it does, then I'm just missing it. But the online validators typically don't support references across multiple files. It's only like one single schema thing. They might support HTTP fetched schemas, but because these are locally referenced, that won't work. make a note, drop support for older versions of the schema. Oh, document schema. Here we go. To reload. Yeah, that still doesn't work. Okay, let's manually edit the file. So because we're going to drop support for things, let's undo everything we just did, and then we can pop open the save file, and we do a search for deferred calculation, and we have a crap ton of replacements to do here. So first step is we want to bump, or manually bump the version. Okay, we don't want those matches, we want these matches. Token scan, and then we want to set the value to string. How many does that leave? 80. Anything that has deferred calculation wrapped around intermediary number can be set to just the intermediary number. Okay, now we're down to 64. Okay, and now we're back to having more of the things that can be matched, replaced with token scan. We just got different levels of nesting. And technically that could be an intermediary number. We're going to leave it in as token scan because it was a deferred number. So I've got 61 left, lovely. Oh, what did we fuck up here? The issue with using multiple cursors. If you don't get your keystrokes right, it breaks everything. Okay, now we only have 20 left. Yeah, and this will be instances where me just putting value string in wouldn't have worked. Okie dokie, so that should work. Except no, it doesn't. And why doesn't it work? Where's the function at? Oh, so it's got back through the trace. Maybe process chasing? Yes, that's the right one. Just put a breakpoint on there. Oh crap, must have required public instructions, I forgot that. Okay, yes, yeah, it's an instruction based thing. Where is it? I need to refresh my memory on the top and scan type. Oh crap, does that mean that the schema's wrong? That just says type value string. So we want to go into, well, those need cleaning up. Node modules, because it's the intermediary number package. JSON value to string calculation. So what is it that needs instructions? Oh, outputs. Right. Yeah, I think this is going to need some offline work, because fixing these isn't going to be as straightforward a thing as doing the tug and scan replacement. But we do have code for automatically handling that. So the way these, I'm going to like do one example on stream. So manually upgrading this would be, we drop the type property, which I think was a mistake, but I was rolled with it. Next level down is item, yeah. So I could write code to do the job for me. Let's give that a try. How many changes have we got to here? So let's stash that. Yeah, we're not going to wait for all of those. So we're just stashing that to avoid having to redo all of the token scan stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with all of the ESLint issues there. Right, so for everything that has outputs, so we want a function here saying fix outputs. And then we want to refer to the older version of the outputs, which we do have archived. I can't remember where I put it. Source JS JSON version 3, and we want output. Distributor JSON. And then we go into here. Let's copy and paste this code. Then we'll need to import token scan. Take out the wrapper function there. Just replace that with the actual manual check. So we're taking the splitter style, replacing it with the distributor style, and then we want to return that. Wait, file. And we want that path. Now, there's probably a smarter way of doing this. Right, where's my state JSON at? Yeah, that should really be buried away inside the version 6 file. So now if we mix anything when we're doing this, if we miss anything when we're doing this, TypeScript will say, no, that wrong. So I've put in version 5 there. It doesn't complain. Yeah, that's just lovely. Yeah, there we are. Oh no, the output is actually there, that was right. There we go. There we go, that's the error we were looking for. What things are we not changing? Application settings, JSON. Okay, so that changes in there. So the settings should be good. So it might just be that I haven't type checked it. Okie dokie, so now we want to take json.pools and map those And we want everything to behave, but we want to manually tinker with outputs. So yeah, let's actually use some like code logic here. Result.output equals there we go, there's that fixed. Outputs. So we want to use that function. So outputs equals fix outputs. We'll put require non-empty array on it. If I can remember which module it comes from. Oh, yeah. Wrong type. Oh, yeah. Groups don't have outputs yet. So groups is just going to be JSON.groups. JSON.collections. Let's just keep the thing happy. The require non-empty array check. Yes. Oh, it's not. It's complaining there because it's imported the non-async version there, that's fine. Okay, let's see what happens. Either it'll work or it won't. It won't. Okie dokie. Oh, hang on, is that not meant to be import? Yep. Okay. So that maybe worked. Woo! And what we can do now is we can, well, first thing we can do, we can go back to VS Code and undo the stash. Second thing is we take that file and overwrite it into the without calc one, because we're not going to go manually make a bunch of changes in here. Let's see, do the other files still work? Just because the breakpoints are triggered doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just because I haven't updated those in a while. Okay, that one needs fixing as well. As does that one. The new one's fine though. Okay, so let's take the new file and we'll replace that. I could probably put these files into a Git sub module so it could actually be open. So now it'd be easier to accept contributions there. It would mean doing like a rewrite on a bunch of stuff, because I would need to have the validation code either packaged up or inside that sub module so that CI/CD could kick in. Okay, this is a really old version. Let's see what happens if we put, like, manually put a version in. Well, let's just quickly verify that doesn't work. Yeah, it don't work, right? Okay, let's manually set to version 6. Take out all of the empty shit. I'll just bulk do that in the editor. Bloop. Oh, unexpected error. What have I missed? Where's the invalid JSON? Oh, because I haven't quoted the version property. Content's not supported. What did I miss? Is it the empty name string? Oh no, it'll be the default settings. Right. Where's my default version settings over here? Okay, they haven't changed in version 6, so version 5. So we want to specify auto recalculate. Default value of true. Current pool ID, that's correct. Show full button list, or recalculate which is added. Calculate display modes in there, and then auto follow current pool. Okay, what did I miss? Missing quotes again. Trailing comma. Oh, trailing comma, yeah. Okay, what do the errors say? Must have property items, yes. So it used to be referred to as pools, it's now consistently referred to as items in both collections and groups, because it shares the same base class. Name must have, no, yeah, so I was right to remove the empty names. Could not find pool collection. Whoops. What did I miss? I should have switched views there, but it would have been moot because I haven't set up dev tools to be captured. Name, I've got to redo the name thing. Could not find pool collection. Okay, so when what everything seems fine. That shouldn't be saying that. Line 54 in breadcrumbs. of zealous application of the definitely variant there. We've been working at this for an hour. This is what happens when you don't have full end-to-end testing. So I've got automated tests for the non-UI elements. Like, clearly I'm missing a whole bunch of tests, otherwise I would have caught this stuff before I came on stream. The bug that I identified yesterday has been fixed. We just have the issue that things not worky. So I'll just demonstrate the fix while waiting for that to rebuild. So the bug was, if I put in 1 plus 2 divided by 3 and then I toggled states, this would be replaced with the resolved version of the number, and in the JSON it would be using intermediary calculation saying 3 divided by 3. That's now all been fixed. Part of the issue was having resolve being called when it shouldn't have. The other part was not having direct access to this value. So toString says get the resolve value and then give me the string version of that, whereas toString calculation says if it's a number, just call toString. If it's an intermediate calculation, just convert it to string. If it's a token scan, get the raw value. There's also a condition where if you call math functions on a token scan instance, rather than converting it to an intermediary calculation, it now appends, like it returns a new instance with the operation appended to it, but it would still only return a like a single level value like this, whereas deferred calculation would have had an array with all of the appended operations on it. Right, here we go, let's reload. Well, not that one, let's reload this one. Yay, so we fixed that one. Alright. So what's the issue with this one? Okie dokie, so we've got version updates to do. Right, so default shit has to go. Let's just quickly get Prettier to fix those. Why is that showing as a new line? Oh, because of the comma. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Items. Then we want to run this through foo. Copy the path. What did I miss again? Oh, these issues won't stop it from running. But we can fix them while we're here, and might jump out at us instead of having to read through a potentially large number of issues. There's no deferred calculation in there so far, so... What's the issue? Line 241. Undefined, not compatible with... Thing. Pools is in there, so what's it complaining about? Property desk part 1 not compatible with signature. Okay, where's Pools Jason at? Yeah, production item just says string. That's why that's there. I thought I was using the actual items. Never mind. Let's take a lazy option. Hang on a second, oh, do we not actually have collections on that one version? Let's just comment that one out. Oh, collections is required. I thought it was optional. Recipe selection must not have fewer than 1 properties. Okay. There we go. Collection. I thought collections was optional and it was complaining about collections not being there. Must have. How can it be required but not empty? Is that an error in the schema? Oh, I think it's an error in the schema, and this was just handled by the auto upgrade code. Yeah. That's kind of intentional. So... I think stuff might fall over if I change this to min items 1. So I'll just add a new collection in there and we'll manually fix it in the editor. In the calculator, rather. Must have required property items. Yay, that's loaded. Okay, so we want to change the name here. And we're going to change the name of the group to phase 1. Change that to items. That to supplies. And we want to put these both in the space elevator collection. Save that. And we can go rerun prettier. So I think what I'm going to do, just for VOD purposes, is I'm going to stop this stream once I've got these bugs fixed, export it to the gaming channel, and then start a new one so I can say, in this VOD, I was going to start doing some data entry, and oh, I found some major bugs, so I fixed them live, and then start a new stream where I'm actually going to do the data entry, so, you know, fun. So what we should see when this finishes building is we'll load up the index page and be able to load in all of the files just by the load button, and also loading them into the editor. So the new one works. Loading it into the editor works. Space Elevator Phase 1 works. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, Space Elevator Phase 1 works. Again, the editor works. Basic Collections demo. In there works. v21 loads. Hopefully it's not bugged, but thankfully I've got the Git archive, like the Git history, if like the manual conversion broke something. And that one loads. I'm fairly confident that doesn't have any crap left in it. Yeah, we've got intermediary calculation in, but that's only for fractions that produce recurring numbers. Just going to pop open a thing for Discord a second. Alright, that's enough goofing about. Okay, so this shit all works. Good. Alright, so we need to delete the build folder. I'm going to commit that while we're waiting for it to build. Hang on a second, some of that looks suspicious. Yeah, it looks like there's some data loss there. So that's fine. Okay, what did I miss in food.ts that broke that? That bit there. Balls. Right. Well, let's fix this first. I mean, the alternative is I go through and manually redo all of the numbers. I kind of don't want to. So if item not in output instructions thing. Then what we want to do to fix it is... Oh crap, does that mean the auto upgrade function code was broken? Crap, maybe it was. Config equals config. Find out what's config. Yes, the auto upgrade code was broken. Crud. Right. Okay, so this needs a push. So one of the good things about the auto upgrade code is that it means that the original content was unchanged, which means the file didn't have data loss until I manually ran it like this. Alright, so let's have a look at the space elevator demo file. See if anything looks off. So it's just the thingy thing, calculator ones, right? So let's undo until we get that one back. Might have undone a bit further than thingy intended. So redo. Hello. What did I miss? Alright. I probably should have stashed things again, but we already know it's nagged. Oh, we're in the wrong window, that's why it's not got what I'm looking for. Oh, no, we don't want that one. We want to change the destination file. We don't want that in the space elevator phase file. We want that in v21 with calc. So yeah, working on a my own calculator for Satisfactory. I had intended to be doing a data entry stream now, but then I found a bunch of bugs that I'd missed last night. So I'm just getting those fixed. Oh crap, what did I miss now? That's a make command, not a raw command. Yeah. Oh, that's meant to be push balls. I said as well, oh, but I need a push here. I'm going to check another thing for Discord. Oh, this is tedious. Whenever I'm looking in the F-model folder for textures, I always end up finding the assets, and now I'm trying to look for the assets, I'm finding all the bloody textures. Okay, let's just search for star.json, I think it is. There we go, that's a way of searching. Okay, file. Now let's try loading it in. Okay, no worky, must have required property collections. Crap. Where's the collections at? It's got collections, what's it complaining about? That would probably help if I copied the right thing. Oh, wrong file. Did I write over the wrong file as well? That's fine. It is actually missing the collection. Oh, because I commented it out. Then get the one without the numbers. Oh, without the calculations. Yeah, there we go. Rerun prettier. Rebuild it. Oh, I didn't delete the build folder, did I? Well, it doesn't matter because we're just testing the things all load. Okay, so we pass everything. So yep. So yeah, that's fine. Loading it in. That works. Obviously that won't do anything. It'll just do things. Let's see, if this is broken, it'll have missing ingredients. Check the live version. Oh, the live version's knackered, never mind. Oh, is it not knackered? No, it's been auto upgraded. No, it is actually knackered, right? Yes, yes. Where are these outputs go? So these are going to parts required. Oh, this is the production. I'm looking. See, yeah, I'm misreading this thing. I was thinking, oh, the ingredients are knackered. No, they're not. That's the production. That's fine. That's behaving exactly as intended. So yeah, limestone's a raw thing. We haven't put. We didn't put raw resources into this example document, so that's fine. Right, what thing was it that was missing stuff? Oh, hang on a second, I might have the wrong version of the file loaded there. Oh no, it's manually loading it earlier. I have to check the diff again. Here we go. So it was stuff like this that was looking suspicious. Let's go manually read it. Right, what stuff's been removed? So we've got 0 deuterium ingots being sent to pool 15. That's been omitted, that might be intentional. 25.6875 being sent to pool 26. Yep. 15 being sent to pool 5. Yep. 5.84583. Yep. So yeah, it's just the value of 0, 1 that's missing. Is that deliberately removed? Doesn't look like it was deliberately removed. Why does that keep showing it as being modified? There we are. Okay, let's double check this again. So pool 1 gets 0. Pool 3 also gets 0. Pool 15 gets 0. Pool 26 gets 25.675. Pool 5 gets 15. Yep. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so I'm going to delete the build folder again. So it's just the these two that I want to double check after this. Oh, hang on a second, I want to rerun Prettier first. Yeah, very good. Build finish, yes. Here's that load the save. Alright, the without calc version. Rerun prettier. Delete the build folder again. Click the load button. Well, load in the thingy button. Yeah, good there. Twiddling thumbs. Taking a screenshot of something for Discord. Wait, that build's finished. See, I was wondering why, like, the calculator was taking less time to load, and it's because the data was going missing. Crap. So yeah, I really do need to drop support for the older file versions, because then it would mean that I haven't actually fixed the upgrade. And if I've manually upgraded all of the files, then I don't need to have the auto upgrade content in there. So. Okay, so let's get this stuff committed. Oh, I already put the commit message in somewhere, didn't I? OBS source. Boop. There we go. Yeah, I'm reasonably confident everything looks fine, so it's only changes where there's actually large blocks of red text that I'm actually going to pay attention to as it skips past anything that's like a small block. I'm going to assume it's correct. Like here we have a large block of text, but I already know that the settings was shoved to the top. Checking a thing for Discord again. missed one. Covering, there's a bunch of numbers there. I'm not going to deeply inspect things. If there's data loss, I'm not too concerned, because the purpose of this file isn't is no longer to be like representative of like, oh, this is exactly what I'm doing with. It's more, here is a large corpus of test data that I can use to test the calculator with. Just so I can see like what the user experience of it is like. Obviously, going forward, so long as the export process isn't knackered, there won't be any data loss, but there's a non-zero chance of some data loss happening on the existing content. Because version 1.0 comes out, I'm going to be starting over just because of all the changes that were announced Friday. So we'll push that up. And then we'll do an update. Just transferring those files now. Okie dokie. There we go. Shit's working. It does occur to me that I need a search tool. Because at the moment, I think if I wanted to search for a pool in here, I'd have to fully open the sidebar and then search for Caterium ingot. Which is like, that's a good enough workaround to like make it a low priority item, so that might be like a P2 or an eventually. Yeah, so we can see all these in here. So these 0 items, I'm going to go over this like more. Well, I might go more in detail. I'm going to go over this in the next VOD. But because of the work done with improving how production thinking works, I can delete those rather than having them left in as 0 items. So that's going to be all for now. I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes while I get this VOD uploaded to the gaming channel and delete that portion where I'm going back and forth. I mean, the last time I looked at the stream length for this VOD, it was an hour, and now it's like, you know, nearly 2 hours. At least I wasn't doing a state of dev this time. It's just live coding and debugging. So, yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.